Okay, that's the way I start all the videos. Slide up here. All right, what we have is supposedly is a girl, and it's just nice to check because I cannot tell you how many times we've been handed a guy. All right, so going through the urogenital system, you have the kidney. You kind of dissect out this area here, and I'm looking for the tube, the ureter. And it's just the tube that comes out of the kidney. And again, it's clear, so I can scrape it, all the tissue. And I think you guys have destroyed it. Try not to do that. Anyways, it's going to go down. What I need to do is, again, I have the bladder. I have sitting up here kind of on a Y. If you look at the diagrams, it looks really good. Matter of fact, somebody hand me the diagrams. Diagrams, guys. Somebody? Wow. The ovary here, the fallopian tubes, and on the other side, the ovary and the fallopian tubes. Well, we need to get down in this area. To do that, thanks. And as you can see, here's the kidney, the ovary, and the fallopian tubes. So we need to get down into this. So to do that, I just cut. Okay? And I'm going through the hip, so it's going to be a fairly snipping kind of sound, and then I can just do this and just basically tear it. All right, and then cut down a little bit farther. There is actually a cavity in there, so you can stick the scissors in, and if you're a little bit careful, you'll do just fine. I didn't get the ooze that I usually get. Most of you guys usually get freaked out when I split the pig open. And I'm going to basically cut out this part of the whole hip. Ta-da. Then I'm looking for that white tube down there. So it's just a matter of cutting down to that white tube right there. Can you guys see the white tube? And this is a girl, so I'll do the guy in a second. And then it's just a matter of scraping all this out so that I can see what I want to see. So what we're looking for here is the white tube here. Ew. The white tube here, and this branch off here, it goes all into one. So, well, here it is, if I follow it down. Having fun? Good, okay. Here's the white tube, that's actually anus, that's down below. There's what I'm looking for up at the top. You can barely see it. If you scrape it out a little bit more, it separates. There's the little Y-shaped thing, the top part, the urethra. That's the one that leads from the bladder down to the opening, the urogenital opening. All right, and then below that is the uterus, that big thick tube right here. All right, and that's where the babies, the egg would develop, turn an embryo, fetus, embryo, and then the babies. And below that, if we keep going down in, you can dissect it a little bit farther, just kind of cut it. It's a tearing thing, actually. I'm not very gentle down here. I don't know why. There's one tube. It goes into one tube right here. That's the vagina. Okay, just like in a female, human. Both there are two openings, even in this, but it looks like one, but it goes into the vagina. So you have the uterus, the fallopian tubes, the ovaries, the urethra, the bladder. So the urine would go from the kidney up to the bladder stores it. When the pig finally has to urinate, it goes out the urethra. The egg is produced here, fertilized in the fallopian tube, and it goes down the uterus where it develops, and when it goes out the birth canal of the vagina. Does that make sense, everybody? Pause the button. Here we go.